This property I have up outside of Red Bluff, 160 acres, 3,000 square feet, and this place was rough. My name's Alex, I'm with eXp Realty, and I've had a lot of people asking me what the latest is with this property. It is pending, and it wasn't easy to get it pending. Let's go and look at this thing. Had a lot of interest in it. The YouTube video I did on it, you can see right here, 758 views, a lot of interesting comments, a lot of inbound phone calls. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace, and like I said, just had a ton of interest. All these people were inquiring about the property. The problem with it is that it didn't qualify for financing. It didn't have electricity, it didn't have water, and it had a ton of deferred maintenance. And so you just can't finance a property like that. And then you add to it the fact that it's an hour outside of Red Bluff on a dirt road in a high fire zone, and it just compounded all the issues I had. So what I ended up doing is I found a buyer that was well qualified. He's selling another property. That property is being marketed right now. And so what we did was we went in and we did a lease option purchase. So what is a lease option purchase? Let me explain this. So I put together a purchase contract, and this purchase contract was linked to an option, and the option has a 1-year period. So the 1-year period to exercise the option on the property, and the terms of the option are locked in by this purchase agreement. Then my seller has a payment on it, and they said, hey, look, Alex, we want our payment covered. So what I did was I linked it all to a lease. So now the leaseor, the guy that has the option, the guy that is purchasing it, he is paying a lease, and that lease payment covers my seller's monthly housing obligation. So it's a win-win. And so now that it's in contract and the buyer has secured his interest with the option, my buyer's in there and he has taken care of most of the deferred maintenance. He's cleaned the property out, reestablished the water, and right now he's reestablishing the solar, and he's upgrading the entire solar system. As he goes through and completes these improvements, he is going to make the property financeable. And once it's financeable, he'll go to his bank, and the bank will give him the equity through the option period. So whatever the value is at the time that he exercises the option will be the value of the property, and he can use the equity in the home to pay off the lease. So in this case, the property was listed for $225, right here, $225. And by the time he gets done making this property financeable and cleaning it out, it's probably going to be worth $100,000 more. So he's going to be able to go in and purchase the property at that point with just his improvement capital into the property. He won't be able to get any cash out, but he'll be able to exercise his option using the equity as his down payment, and he'll be able to complete the purchase of the property. So we're in the middle of the process right now. I talk to the buyer and the seller because I am representing both sides. I talk to him every single week, make sure that the lease is getting paid and that the property is being improved and that we're moving down this path so that eventually we will close escrow. So that's the latest on this. If you have a property that you're having a hard time selling because of condition issues, talk to me about doing a lease option. I can explain it to you in detail, and I can see if it's an option for your property, because it takes a very unique situation in order for this to work out. So anyway, I hope you found this useful. If you have questions, just get a hold of me, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.